So myself and Matthew had the pleasure of attending the Cape Net Silver Scadam Fierce, which is how we got to see the Ellen Pakkies Storie, also known as Ellen. And we were very fortunate to rub shoulders with a whole bunch of celebrities. Hey Matt?
Yeah, I know. There was klomp mense there. We got to meet Sean Drummond, Warner de Toy, Connie van Rooyen, Brendan Daniels, Monique Rockman. They were all there. All the cool people.
Yes, that's true. We got to see all these celebrities. We also got to say hello to Ivan Botha and Donna Lee Roberts. Botha looked bored as hell.
Yeah.
You know, he just looked like he wanted nothing more than to go home and steer his wife.
Hey, I'm Matt,
And I'm Peach,
and welcome to that movie review.
also known as TMR. This is not the feel-good movie of 2018, let me tell you. Ellen, based on the life of Ellen Pakkies, offers up a story that isn't, I would say, unique to this woman, but it is a story that needs to be told.
Ellen's life provides an effective microcosm of Cape Flats living, and the filmmakers have condensed key moments to create a portrait of a life filled with hardship and abuse.
Ellen Pakkies made headlines back in 2007 when she was accused of killing her son, Aby. As her youngest son, Aby succumbed to a crystal meth addiction and in the process became nothing short of a complete and utter menace.
The movie tackles the various complexities of drug addiction. It tries to show us why Aby became an addict. And the answer isn't a simple one.
To answer Aby's addiction is to look at the history of this country, how it treated its citizens of color, and how such treatment created a social, physical, and political climate that endures to this day.
Wow. Big words, PJ. Big words.
Moves the words.
I don't know if everyone's inclined to agree with you there, PJ, but I certainly do. And it's definitely a system that is far from being dismantled. It is also a story of the poor in the broader sense, and basically shows how the disenfranchised often suffer due to a lack of funds and resources.
Government coverage for drug addiction is far from effective, and most rehab centers are costly. This ensures that if you do develop a problem and you don't have financial backing, you're screwed.
The Ellen Pakkies story makes this abundantly clear as this woman tries to do everything in her power to stop or disrupt her son's problem. In the end, she has no choice but to kill him before he kills her.
One of the things that this film does is that it does raise awareness in terms of TIC. It also raises awareness in what TIC does to the brain of the user, especially excessive use. Of course, not like we're not talking about once every now and then. You know what I mean?
I mean, you're fine, right?
Yeah, no, I'm okay. And it makes you realize that the brain chemistry actually changes.
Yeah, it changes.
It changes a person, and then the question then becomes which it definitely also raises, is how do you deal with that person?
Absolutely, because it's not the same person that you knew before.
Precisely. Darren Joshua, the same guy who directed Noe Scully and had writer duties on Norma 37, completes his Cape Flats trilogy with Ellen. The man has intensity down to a T. But now let us all hope that Stuart gives us a comedy next and just makes us all feel better about our lives.
Please, Darren, please. We cannot speak about this film without speaking of Jill Levenberg, Jared Geduld,
Yes.
and Alton Landru. As Ellen, Levenberg has the range to showcase various states of emotion. You know, from being a loving mother to a woman in survival mode. As Aby, Geduld is so bloody good that you swear this bra smoked tik on set. And as Oddneil, Ellen's suffering husband, Landru is top draw.
See, what kind of name is Oddneil, eh? I mean, who?
Oddneil.
Oddneil. I've never heard of a name like Oddneil in my life.
This is the first time.
Yeah, wow. I mean, that really is like one for the books.
That is one for the books.
It's like, it's one of those rare yet typical Cape Flat names.
Oh yeah, look.
You know what I mean? Someone went and, you know...
Look, I must say
Maybe two names together.
Absolutely.
You know.
Look, you bring up a very good point. I mean, The colour community, they really have a way with names, I must say.
Yeah.
I knew a bra.
Yeah.
No, he started work there by us.
Yeah.
His name is Paulton.
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 Wow.
That's like Paul and Clinton.
I mean, whatever just happened to naming your righty Brent?
But hey, look, kudos to those coloured tinies and toppies out there.
Who got
You 10 out of 10
Yeah.
for creativity.
Absolutely, absolutely,
Wow.
for creativity, and it stops right there as well. You know what, Matthew? We've mentioned a bunch of celebrities and actors throughout this review. We have failed to talk about Mr. Clint Brink.
Hey,
You know?
you know what? Clint Brink, we big fans of Clint Brink.
No.
Okay.
Maybe you're a fan.
I'm a big fan of Clint Brink. And I was just really happy to see.
Listen, last I heard about Clint Brink, he was heading back to backstage. Okay.
Yes,
Yes.
hey, I used to wake up lekker early on a Saturday for that backstage omnibus.
The omnibus,
That was
eh?
my
That's
shit.
It's true, eh?
I love that shit.
I used to love watching that show on a Mursa Babalas.
Oh no, we were just all babalas.
That's the only way to watch backstage omnibus.
Absolutely.
And all you can do is just like look and just say,
You can have your one eye open while you're
Yeah.
a moersie kop speel and like,
exactly. You know, there's a Cole Gatsby lying back there somewhere, and you're like, yes, see, those guys can't act. Duke is terrible. What a puss. Anyway, go on.
yeah. So I was just very happy that someone gave Clint Brink work again.
So-
I don't know if this man is actively pursuing acting anymore, because
Maybe he's-
I won't lie. I stalked the man on Facebook recently.
Yes.
And
Okay.
let me just say this, like, you don't see it in the movie, but because he's got suits and kak on,
Right,
but that
right.
man is geboom, my brother.
Yeah.
That man he's working out now, he's doing the whole healthy lifestyle thing, which is just,
What's he
he's a
like a-
musician.
But probably a personal trainer at Planet Fitness as well now, as far as things go.
So you're gonna see the man having that zone fitness guys in one city soon. Full disclosure, PJ and I had a thick discussion before going into this film, and we had this whole thing where we're actually sort of tired of the way that coloured folk are portrayed in films.
Absolutely.
I mean, believe it or not, PJ and I are both coloured.
It's true.
The red beard, I know it throws you off, but I swear to you I am.
Matthew looks like he might have been frying fish for a living, and I
have been told I look like a porter.
and I look like I might have been working.
I've been told that I look Greek, huh?
No, porter. And I look like I might have been working in a pizzeria.
True.
Go.
Anyway, long story short, it seems like the only stories being told about our coloured brethren are ones of poverty and hardship. In saying that, I'm going to go ahead and give Ellen 8 out of 10. Expertly crafted. I mean, I don't need to tell you that this film was really well shot. Everyone that acted in this film was brilliant. But let me just give props to Jared Geduld. Yasses.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, this movie was like heavy from the beginning. But I'm telling you, when AB starts moving his tiny, it just gets heavier. It just ramps up a bit more, and I'm literally hearing people in the audience go, shit, you know, and like people reacting to what's on screen, and it's hectic. And I can only imagine how it must have been for Auntie Ellen in real life. Even though it was such a heavy story, it actually ended on a sort of positive note. So, look, I had to eat my words. I had to say, like, listen here, this story actually needed to be told.
I'm gonna give Ellen 7 out of 10. This is a hard-hitting drama. My only concern is that it might give other mothers with drug-addicted sons licenses to kill their lighties. That's really my only concern.
Yes.
Got to think about that.
Wow.
But having said that, I think the film effectively captures why she did what she did. If you're looking for something that is hard-hitting and more thought-provoking, then I guess this is the film for you.
So that's it this week for that movie review. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Don't be so, man.